Hey guys, Peter here at Fraz Auto Sales. We're taking a look at McLaren 720S full carbon spec. Let's dive into this thing. This is basically your, you got your 570, your 540Cs, then you got your really high ends. This kind of smack dabs in the middle of the McLaren Supercar lineup, but it is nothing shy of incredible. We're gonna dive into this thing today and see what it's all about. Set apart from a regular 720S, this has carbon exterior pack 1, 2, and 3. This is as much carbon as you can jam onto this car, as you can see in this full front light area. It's all about lightweight on this one right here. So you're taking a regular 720 and making it even lighter and even more race spec, which is really cool. Full carbon front end here, full carbon hood, which is a crazy addition. Like, this hood to open up weighs next to nothing. And as you can see inside, they've packed the fire extinguisher in there, your McLaren cover, all your other fancy gizmos, and then you have full carbon fiber exposed on the interior of this hood. So this just really ties in to the full vehicle and what it was designed to do, which is go around the track very fast. Now, along with this really wild color, which is elite color from McLaren, which is glacier white, which they call it a white, kind of looks like a silver. It's kind of like a carbon black for BMW, or kind of like a basalt or jet black metallic for Porsche. They all have these different undertones of color, but we're taking the focus here over to these wheels. Also super lightweight forged wheels. Carbon ceramic brakes with the beautiful red brake calipers. Just really cool the way this car looks. Great pairing, because as you move into the interior, it matches that gorgeous red of the interior to match your calipers out here. Now, everything is race spec, like I said. So even after the headlight comes here, you got the side splitter piece from the front fenders, also carbon fiber to direct air in there, because you have some radiator stuff moving on in there, some cooling functions there, and that directs the air right through here to another vent, which is really cool to help direct airflow through this car, keep it fast, keep it cool. Let's move on down the side. So you got the carbon fiber side mirrors as well, like we mentioned before. And then right through the roof, it's gonna be hard to see from there, but this whole roof structure here, which the door opens up and connects to, which we'll see in a second, that supporting unit is carbon fiber and meshes right back into the rear carbon fiber engine cover, which you can see the beautiful 4-liter twin turbo V8 stamped right there on the vehicle. This active aero rear wing moves up and down depending on what mode set or drive setting you're putting it in. Look at all the venting that comes through here. I mean, this engineering is gorgeous. Now, this car, it's a spectacle from the rear. It's almost more amazing to look at than it is from the front end. Like, it's just so much going on here. The way this thing moves up and down, as soon as that wing goes up, you kind of, it shows you, it gives you a peek of carbon fiber that screams through the bottom of the way the back comes. The stealth black exhaust tips here, just a lovely finishing touch. That you can get that in silver, you can get it in other colors, but this looks beautiful. All right, and of course, one of the most dazzling features of this vehicle, and some of the other McLarens too, but this one has an extra bit of wow factor too, with these crazy doors that open up. This still Gorilla Glass in here, reinforced glass. It's really, really strong. So when you're sitting in the car, you don't worry about anything breaking or falling on that. But let's get inside and take a look. Beautiful. This car's interior is just crazy. Like, we were just sitting and reviewing the Artura, taking a look at the 570s. These seats are a whole different ball game. Like, you don't think you could move more than an inch side to side when you're sitting in this thing. It's just amazing. So let's close these doors. Look at this, the electronic bezel moving back and forth from the interior here. This goes up and down as you choose your different modes. So if you want to open this up and have it like that way, you get a lot more information on it. But if you're looking for something it's like you're going to the track, or you're going driving specifically, you can fold this whole section down and be left with just a tachometer, and that's it. So if let's just focus on racing, not get distracted by anything else that's going on. Cool. Let's start this thing up and take a look and see what it sounds like. Give her a few revs and see. Cool. Another thing that I really love to touch on about the McLaren cockpit of the 720S is it truly is like a cockpit. There is a seat here, but there's almost not even a need for one. Unless of course you're just wowing the person you're driving with or whatever have you. But this is like geared, everything's geared to you, to the person that's sitting in the seat, which is really neat. Again, carbon paddle shifters, different than some of the other supercars that we reviewed, that the shifters are actually connected to the driving section. These shifters move with you, which is depending on what you like, you know, whether it's easier to access your shifts through that way if you're racing or whatnot. But again, they throw in some features that aren't just race spec, like Bowers & Wilkins upgraded sound system, which is wonderful. The navigation system is just right at your fingers, easy to flow through. And then you have, of course, your aero settings, your launch controls, your active modes that allow your wing to move up and down. It's just incredible. And sitting inside with the window and the roof, it's really something else. If you haven't been in one of these cars, you got to come stop by and see them, because they really are amazing. All right, guys, just so happens that while we're here, we got all three of the previous cars that we've taken a look at. So let's look at this powertrain. You choose what you like. You can let me know in the comments. We got the Artura. So we got V6 hybrid, 690 horsepower. So 500 and change from the gas motor, the rest residing from the electric motor. Powerhouse, 570S. We got also in the V8, similar to the 720, V8, 3.8 liter, 560 horsepower and change, also a beast. And then of course, 720S, 4 liter, V8 twin turbo, 710 horsepower. Which one you choose is up to you. Come on by and see us. They're all for sale. They're all ready for the street, for the summer. Fraz Auto Sales, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check us out. Thanks, guys.